Love knows no boundaries, but some relationships venture far beyond what human imagination can conceive. From generational gaps to broken physical barriers, these 10 fascinating stories prove that affection can be much stranger and more beautiful than fiction. Number 10. The symmetrical twin union of the Salyers and Dean families. The first spot in this ranking goes to an absolutely unprecedented matrimonial configuration that seems straight out of a mirror. The story of identical twin sisters Brittany and Brianna Dean and identical twin brothers Josh and Jeremy Salyers. Their meeting was no coincidence, but took place at the famous Twin Days Festival in Twinsburg, Ohio, an event that gathers thousands of twins from all over the world. From the very first glance, the chemistry was instant and symmetrical. Josh fell in love with Brittany, while Jeremy found his soulmate in Brianna. What makes their story incredible is the continuation of this symmetry in every aspect of their lives. After a coordinated double marriage proposal, they celebrated a spectacular joint ceremony where everything, from the dresses to the suits, was identical. Today, these two couples not only share the same roof and a successful business, but they have taken the experience even further. In 2021, they welcomed two sons, Jet and Jax, born just a few months apart. Biologically speaking, these children are what are known as quaternary twins. Although they are legally cousins, their DNA is that of brothers because their respective parents share the same genetic makeup. This family dynamic completely redefines traditional concepts of kinship and illustrates how deep twin bonds can merge to create a unique social structure. Number 9. The bodily artistic expression of Charlotte Gutenberg and Chuck Helmke. In the second position, we discover Charlotte Gutenberg and Chuck Helmke, a couple who decided to transform their existence into a true living artistic sanctuary. Holders of several world records in the Guinness Book, these Florida senior citizens have proven that it is never too late to reinvent oneself. Charlotte began her transformation at the age of 57 after the passing of her first husband, who was opposed to tattoos. It was in a tattoo parlor that she met Chuck, an enthusiast who already possessed an impressive collection of ink on his skin. Together, they have dedicated decades to covering almost their entire epidermis with elaborate tattoos, reaching coverage rates of 98.7% for Charlotte and 93.7% for Chuck. Their designs are primarily inspired by Japanese art and spiritual symbols. For them, tattooing is not a simple rebellion, but a form of individual freedom of expression and a way to honor their bodies as they age. By becoming respected icons within the international tattoo community, they send a powerful message. Complicity within a couple can blossom through a shared quest for radical transformation. They are living proof that harmony can be born from total devotion to an art form, making their lives a source of inspiration for those who reject age-related norms. Number 8. The resilience and exemplary love of Paulo and Catiucia. The third story takes us to Brazil, where Paulo Gabriel da Silva Barros and Catiucia Lai Hoshino have been officially recognized as the shortest married couple on the planet. With a combined height of only 181.41 centimeters, their romantic journey is a true lesson in perseverance. It all started on social media, at a time when the digital world made it easier to break the ice. However, the beginning was not simple. Catiucia initially blocked Paulo, finding him a bit too persistent, before a sincere conversation finally brought them together definitively a few years later. Their daily lives are marked by a remarkable resilience in the face of a world that is not designed for their stature. Paulo suffers from dystrophic dysplasia, while Catiucia has achondroplasia. Yet they do not let their disability define their limits. Paulo drives a specially adapted vehicle to get to his job as a civil servant, while Catiucia successfully runs her own beauty salon, adapted to her needs. Their wedding in 2016 was a global event. They used their notoriety to raise public awareness about dwarfism and to fight against discrimination. They elegantly prove that physical obstacles fade before the greatness of feelings, transforming every logistical challenge into a shared victory in the name of their unwavering love. Number 7. Harmony beyond extreme stature with Joelison and Ivem. In fourth place, we remain in Brazil to meet Joelison Fernandes da Silva, nicknamed the Gentle Giant. Standing at 2.37 meters, he is one of the tallest men in the world. His gigantism, caused by a benign tumor on the pituitary gland, forced him to grow uncontrollably during his teenage years, prompting him to drop out of school due to bullying and to live as a recluse for many years. His life changed when a medical intervention halted his growth, and he began to accept his uniqueness. It was through the internet that he met Ivem Medeiros, a young woman who is 1.52 meters tall, nearly a meter shorter than him. Despite this staggering height difference, their connection was immediate. Their union sparked global curiosity, but the couple has always faced intrusive questions with great humor and dignity. Ivem often explains that for her, Joellison is simply the man she loves, and that his height is just an architectural detail. By overcoming the lingering stares and the challenges of public life together, they demonstrate that true human connection transcends extreme physical measurements. Their union focuses on human warmth and mutual respect, proving that height is never a hindrance to romantic fulfillment as long as hearts beat in unison. Number 6. The pioneer of modern fictosexuality, Akihiko Kondo. The fifth position is held by Akihiko Kondo, a man whose story has left a lasting impression due to its avant-garde and baffling nature. In 2018, this Japanese school administrator celebrated an unofficial union with Hatsune Miku, a world-renowned virtual idol. Miku only exists in the form of a hologram, voice synthesizer software, and a rag doll. Having suffered social traumas and romantic disappointments in the past, Kondo found genuine emotional comfort in this digital entity, which, according to him, will never betray him. His commitment is far from a mere fantasy. Kondo spent thousands of dollars on a wedding ceremony attended by his friends, although his family refused to attend. He communicates with Miku via a device called Gatebox, which allows for basic interactions. Beyond the anecdote, he has become an active spokesperson for fictosexuality, advocating for the recognition of feelings towards fictional characters. His journey raises crucial sociological questions about isolation in modern societies and the ability of technology to fulfill emotional needs. He thus redefines the boundaries between the real and the imaginary in the universal quest for happiness, sparking a fascinating debate on the future of human relationships in the age of artificial intelligence. Number 5. The independence and imposing stature of Amazon Amanda. In sixth place, Amanda Soul, better known by her professional pseudonym Amazon Amanda, embodies a form of beauty and physical power that defies the norm. A former plus-size model, standing 1.90 meters tall and weighing over 120 kilos, she has built a unique career by capitalizing on her imposing stature. Amanda is not in a conventional relationship, but she maintains deep connections with a community of admirers who value Amazonian women. Her professional interactions, particularly with men much shorter than her, highlight a specific dynamic of aesthetic admiration. Amanda manages her business with rigorous professionalism, insisting that her modeling or wrestling, friendly wrestling, sessions are based on respect and empowerment. For her, her height is not a social handicap, but a gift that allows her to help others accept their own bodies. Her story illustrates how self-acceptance can become an engine for success. She offers an alternative perspective on femininity standards, proving that strength and stature can be attributes of desirability and confidence, far from the usual clichés of fashion. Number 4. The strength of the athletic duo Anton Kraft and Denise Messino. In eighth place, we find Anton Kraft and his partner Denise Messino. Anton is a top-level strength athlete with dwarfism, but capable of bench pressing 4 times his own body weight, which ranks him among the strongest men in the world proportionately to his size. His quest for physical excellence led him to meet Denise, a transgender woman standing nearly 1.90 meters tall. Their relationship captivated international attention because it breaks several taboos simultaneously: height difference, disability, and gender identity. Beyond the striking visual contrast, their union is based on a mutual admiration for athletic discipline. Denise, herself a fitness enthusiast, supports Anton in his global competitions. Together, they proudly display themselves, sending a message of inclusion and acceptance. They assert that true attraction lies in the recognition of ambition and strength of character, rather than in conforming to conventional morphological standards. Their pairing is a celebration of human power in all its forms. Number 3. The enduring stability of Woody Allen and Soon-Yi Previn. In ninth position is the couple formed by filmmaker Woody Allen and Soon-Yi Previn. Their union remains one of the most highly publicized and debated in Hollywood history due to its complex genesis. However, with the hindsight of more than 3 decades, their relationship offers a perspective on longevity against all odds. Married since 1997, they have built a stable family life, far from the relentless uproar of the tabloids. Despite a 35-year age gap, Alan has often described Soon-Yi as the person who brought the balance and structure he needed in his life. Together, they adopted 2 daughters and lead a discreet existence in New York, centered around art, music, and raising their children. Their ability to maintain a united household despite extreme social and media pressure is a rare feat in the entertainment industry. This story illustrates the complexity of human dynamics and how a relationship, initially perceived as highly atypical, can transform into a pillar of personal stability for the individuals involved. Number 2. The inspiring synergy of Sean Stephenson and Mindy Nis. Finally, the 10th spot is awarded to the late Sean Stephenson and his wife, Mindy Nis. Sean was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, a disease that makes bones extremely fragile. As an adult, he stood less than a meter tall and used a wheelchair, having survived hundreds of fractures. Yet, his personality was gigantic. Having become a world-renowned motivational speaker, he met Mindy, an able-bodied woman and talented humanitarian who fell in love with his spirit and resilience. Their marriage was often the target of internet trolls, doubting the sincerity of their bond or their intimacy. However, Sean and Mindy always responded with grace, explaining that their connection was above all spiritual and intellectual. Mindy was Sean's unwavering support until his passing in 2019. Their partnership illustrated how 2 brilliant minds can merge to transcend the most severe physical limitations. Their legacy remains a vibrant testament to the transformative power of love when combined with an iron will. Number 11. The moment for unforeseen cases. In a world that often judges by appearances, Mark and Elisa chose love. Elisa was born different, physically carrying the weight of a unique history that could have isolated them. For Mark, this difference was merely proof of the strength of her soul. Their marriage is not just a union, but an act of bravery in the face of prejudice. Hand in hand, they prove that beauty lies in resilience. Their bond transcends the norm, reminding us that true love does not see anomalies but inner light. Together, they redefine perfection through their unwavering courage. These 10 extraordinary stories demonstrate that human connection does not conform to any pre-established mold. Whether it involves physical records or bold choices, the essential element lies in the authenticity of the feelings that unite these remarkable individuals to this day.